Alright guys, same day, new video. I was just kind of messing around. I was getting ready to throw this away. In the last video I showed you the how cool these things are. LED under hood lights. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It's super cool. But this is the one that I broke that I was talking about, trying to wrap it around the curved headlights on my Jeep. And then this is what pulled out of it, this LED strip. And I tried to fix it. I don't know if you can see. You got a positive and a negative like every, I don't know, 8 inches or so. But anyway, I was unable to get it to work. And I'm not sure what part of the circuitry actually makes it do that like sweeping motion in the very beginning where they spread apart and come back together and then it goes brighter and lights up. But anyway, I was getting ready to throw this away and then I thought, man, maybe I should hang on to it, even though I have 2 more now. So I was just getting ready to check on our license plate that I put some navel jelly on. I had a lot of rust on this one and I didn't get it all off, so I'm probably gonna hit it with a brush and then put some more on there. The other side was much worse. I didn't even come close to getting all the rust off on this side, so that'll be a good test. Yeah, okay. So let me get a brush. Alright guys, the rust is pretty much gone on this side. It's turned gray, but it doesn't look like rust anymore. The other side was much worse, so it was so thick I had to let it sit for a while and do what I just did to try to get a couple layers of it off, and then I'm going to put some more on there. This side's basically good, but I'll probably put a little bit more on there. And like I said in the last video, I got that 16-ounce one, and I've just been refilling this little bottle because it's got all kinds of dirt and stuff, and I don't really care about that. But I don't want to contaminate the new one. A little bit left underneath the paint on that, so hopefully that'll get it. Alright. Now the bad side. I'm going to put it on kind of thick, because it says you don't want to let it dry, and I've done that before and it just turns into like a white, like dried up paste or whatever. But it did get a good amount off here. This thing was pretty bad. Alright, I know I'm going to forget about this, so we'll probably come out, it'll all be dried up, and we'll have to wet it down again. But, that's reality, so it's a good test. Alright, you guys know how much I like doing experiments, so I know there's some acids in concrete cleaner, so I'm going to see if it's the right kind of acid. Maybe you can use a navel jelly to clean your driveway. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit. Alright, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes. Gotta wipe it up and see what it looks like. Oh wow. Dude. I think you can use navel jelly on your driveway concrete. That's pretty awesome, and I didn't use very much. I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can see where I did that. So that's pretty cool.
I think I said in the last video we've been having nothing but car troubles lately, but look at this radiator my roommate got. It was less than $100. It was like $86. Came with the cap and everything. It's a 3-core. Check out these welds. This thing looks really nice. Look at that. That's awesome.
$87.47 free shipping.
$87.50. What a good deal. And what was that, on eBay or Amazon?
Yeah,
eBay. Right on. Anyway, so here's what we're looking at the next day with the navel jelly, which I think I said yesterday you're not supposed to let it dry, and if you do, you gotta like get it wet again. Anyway, it's completely dry because everything dries out here, but did a really good job. This thing was so caked with rust. It was unbelievable. And we're basically down to bare metal on almost everywhere that it was. I don't even see any rust anymore. So yeah, I'll probably have to hit it with a wire wheel or whatever, and then I'll probably hit it with the regular rust reformer, but did a pretty darn good job. I can't tell you exactly how long it took, but it definitely worked. Okay, so I hit it with the wire brush, and there is still a little bit of rust right here where it was super thick, and right in here, right in here. So I'm gonna hit it again, but overall, for the amount of rust that was on there, it did an incredible job. Yeah, I'm gonna see if the gas tank is down far enough, or if I'm gonna need to completely remove it. But I think right now would be a good time to cut to some of the issues I had yesterday working on the rear end here. So I'm gonna play those now. I was just looking at this. You can see this frayed wire. It's literally just a ground that goes from right there to right here. So I'm not sure how important that is, but I'm going to replace it. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, I've only got this 18 gauge wire, so I'm just going to double it up. This needs a new chuck. Anyway, when you do this in your drill, once you're done twisting, you either want to go backwards for a little bit or stretch it really hard, or else it'll try to unwind and it'll screw up in the middle. Okay. Now, I think I will try that new solder on this, just, to see if it works. And I'll try a lighter. I don't think you guys have ever seen me do solder with a lighter, so that's how I did it for 20 plus years, doing alarms and stuff, low voltage. So I already got a, are you kidding me? Heat shrink here. I'm just going to throw a couple pieces on. Looks like when I cut it, they fuse together. And then I think I'm going to double this up. Like that. So they're in there pretty good. So let me run and see if I can find a lighter, and I will show you guys. Okay, so once it's done, it'll be like that. Alright, I got the solder, I got the lighter. Kind of windy out, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with the lighter today, but that was always the thing. Anytime we would get our lighters out to get ready to solder something, the wind would kick up, like doing a rain dance, but for the wind. Alright, let's see if this stuff is low temp or not. I don't know. I might have to show you guys on something else. I haven't even tested this stuff myself yet. Alright, let me grab the torch. A lot of the times we would be soldering in like a closet or indoors, but there was, doing cameras outside and stuff. There was a lot of times where, and I do have a couple tricks. I actually did a video about how to solder with wind. Yeah, I don't think this is low temp. That sucks. Suck it in, buddy. There it goes.
It just started to suck it in. That's probably good. But you know me, I'll overflow it. Okay. And then the heat of the thing might do the heat shrink for us. See how it's already forming to it? Now with this other side, I'll show you the solder that I normally use. And it's low temp solder. We'll see the difference. Oh, wrong solder, okay. Okay. See how it immediately like sucks it in? Yeah, low temp solder is your friend. And so is a Bic lighter. Okay. Well, let me see if I can get that out of there. Alright, I think this is rusted. We'll see. Yeah, I tried the number 1, it didn't want to work. I'm gonna have to put vice grips on it and replace that screw probably. I've been farting around with this screw for like 5 minutes. Tried my smaller set of vice grips and I couldn't get it. So now, oh man, it's turning the whole thing. I'm trying to rock it back and forth. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, broke the thing. Shoot. Look at that. Now I can't. There we go. Alright, I'm going to make it a little easier. Oh, come on. You know, I just wanted to spray the underside, and here I am trying to get a rusty bolt out so I can replace wiring. This is how it goes, guys. Maybe it will work. Let me try a Phillips bit here. Maybe now that it's a little loose, but this thing is pretty stripped out. Yeah, there's no way in hell. But maybe this will work. Nope. Come on. Can one thing go right, please? Alright guys, I won't bore you with this crap. So those of you that know me know I would have already grabbed the torch if it wasn't like literally right there next to the gas tank. But I got it to turn a few times. Let's see if I can use this one now. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I got her. Jeez, look at that. Nice. Alright. Take the wire wheel to that, and then I will get the other one out and reinstall it. I'm hoping that other one just comes right out. Yeah, I don't think so. That one I might actually replace. What just happened? Did I break one of my apexes? Oh, come on, really? Yep, I did. Wow, I can get a long screwdriver. Actually, I found another one. And hopefully it's not broken. So I can get this out. Oh, it's just bent to hell. Look at that. Whoa. Don't know where that screw went. I'll probably pop a tire later. But now that I've drilled the hole, I can use a screwdriver. Alright, so you guys can see how fun this is when everything doesn't go exactly perfect. Hopefully I can get... Oh, still got my screw in there. That's why I couldn't find it. Alright. Use that one with this one. If I can find the hole. Let me just put this in here. Okay. Got her. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get these guys in there. Okay, well, that was easy, huh? Jeez. Now, where were we? I don't even remember. So, unfortunately, even though I undid the screw holding these in, my wire wheel caught this ground, what looks like a ground wire, and ripped it out. It was going this direction, so that sucks. I'll have to fix that. Just like every other day, one step forward, 2 or 3, 4, 5 steps back. Okay, now I'm gonna start working a little farther back in there and see what I can reach. As much as I really don't want to drop this tank, I'm thinking that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to effectively reach the rust that I need to treat, so damn it. Up till now I've done like everything to avoid completely dropping it, but I'm just going to do it. Hoping it won't even be that bad and I'll be like, man, I should have done this days ago, but we'll see. Here we go. The fun begins. As you guys can probably see, I can't even get the clamp off the main fill hose. The threads on that screw are all rusted. So this is what I got going on. I'm working this back and forth. So I loosen it. And then it stops right there on loosening, and then I tighten it. Just working those threads back and forth. Oh, I got it. What I did, I was able to, because I was able to spin it, I was able to get it in a position where I could get the wire wheel in there, and I had already cleaned off some threads, but I was able to rotate it to where the nasty threads were facing me, and I cleaned them enough to where it would actually thread out. So hopefully now I can get this bad boy off of here. So I honestly don't even know why there's fuel leaking out of the filler neck. That makes no sense to me, because fuel should only be up to about right here. So if I pull this all the way off, is it just going to come gushing out? I mean, I can lower the other side of the tank more. And then when that comes off, it's probably going to fall. Okay, look at the vapors coming out. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, made a pretty good splash there. Yeah, those actually came off a whole hell of a lot easier than I expected they would. but I had this one on to about right there. And then, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, I might put a bag or something around that, and so I can actually get it out of the way, because I need to be right where the fuel tank is sitting. Alright, I hope a Walmart trash bag is fuel resistant. Probably not. Probably eat right through it. And then put stuff I don't want in the tank, but probably fuel pushing on that, so I'm gonna tip it. Okay. Alright, that should be out of the way enough. Well, I thought I had the phone going, but it had overheated. But I just hit that with the sander, and that was probably the worst spot where the paint was bubbled up and everything all through here. But at least we got good metal underneath and stuff, so probably need to hit it a little bit more right there. Need to get the wire wheel in here, and but anyway, you can see where the wire wheel kind of, or not the wire wheel, that sander. I mean, I would have thought it would have taken a wider chunk than that, but I guess where it goes around that outside wheel, it's pretty small. But anyways, I'm gonna let these phones go off and kind of wipe my face down. I think I have like all that crap was like flying in my face, so I'll come back at it here in a few. Alright guys, it's been about an hour, so this has had a little chance. It's starting to dry up in certain areas, but this is when I usually go back and hit it with like a brush again, and then I'm going to reapply it. So that's what I did on that license plate, and I had really, really good luck, so that's how I'm going to do this part. Well, I felt it drip on me. It's like right here, there's a little spot right there, and then a couple others. So I guess I should probably wash this shirt. These have held up really good. I put a link in every description if you guys ever want one of these shirts. But anyway, I think I need to go take this off since there's phosphoric acid and sulfuric acid and stuff in there. I'm at my favorite place again. Somebody in the comments was asking me about my work light, and it looks like this is the newest. I think this is the replacement one. Yeah, this is one model newer than mine, but I think mine is 350 lumens, this one's 500, and I also found this on Amazon. But anyway, if you guys want one of those work lights, it's Braun. What do you guys think the difference is between professional rubberized undercoating and just regular rubberized undercoating? Same price. One of these days I'm going to add up all these receipts. I've been keeping them all right here in my passenger seat. As you can see, I don't ever have any passengers, but yeah, that was 28.14. I would add it up right now. I just don't feel like throwing up, so I'm not gonna. So I ended up getting the Iron Armor Rust Reformer. Man, they sure make this stuff look like it's just sprayed on rust and that's it. Destroys rust on contact by bonding and transforming into a sandable and paintable surface. That's all. You just spray it on. No big deal. I wish. I got some of those. I got another can of this. And I picked up 2 more wire reels because they get all deformed and then they end up looking like this. See how all the bristles go that way? They're all like whoop. So anyway, well, I'm a little bummed out. I was gonna take this bumper hitch thing off because I keep having to duck under it and I keep breaking my back trying to get out, and this thing just, I put quite a bit of pressure on it and I flew back and landed on my ass, and this thing broke into 3 pieces. This was my favorite wrench. Dang it. But now you can tell how that works on the inside. That's crazy that these little tiny spring-loaded deals are stronger than this metal on the outside that broke into 3 pieces. Damn, that sucks, man. Alright, so here's what we're looking like. Some of it is down to bare metal, and then where the rust was thicker, I still gotta apply it again. So it's a process. I actually think the stuff up here is probably good, most of it. Because it wasn't, even though it looked really bad, it wasn't quite as thick as the pumpkin. Luckily, that's super thick metal. I think right there I need to hit it again, but for the most part, most of the stuff, that's a clamp on the hose, but most of this is good to like hit with. That's still wet, so it has like an orangish hue. I could probably wipe that right in my eyes. Anyways, could probably wipe this down and hit it with the actual spray-on rust reformer. So this stuff wasn't nearly as bad as this. It's coming along. It's just taking a few doses. That was kind of funny. It rolled all the way back off the curb, and I was able to fire it up and move it forward, but the camera was like right there, so I had to stop. But I'm gonna try it again, see if it'll fire up just off what's in the bowl in the carburetor. It might. Need to pull it up a couple feet. I bet it'll do it. Since we still got a couple minutes of daylight, I wouldn't mind figuring out what the hell that green wire went to. Okay, let's not break the brand new lenses, hopefully. Okay. Alright, where? Well, I don't see anything obvious, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this ground screw back in. and then see what doesn't work. So, yeah, I should probably clean that ground up, but let's see if we got lights. Nope. I got the hazards on. You can see. And she's not working. Let me try brake. Well, since this is the turn signal, there's actually 3 wires coming in here and only 2 coming out, so maybe it slid out from underneath this tape. That right there. Okay. So now let me go turn the hazards on. Still nothing? What the hell? Ah, it's probably that. Okie doke. Okay, I'm gonna try one of the ones from the Amazon store, because I did try one of these. I didn't put it in the last video, I didn't have time, but this small red one actually did work. Like the bigger ones don't seem to work, but I just took my time and this one did work, so I'm gonna try it first. We're gonna need to use 2, one on each side, so we'll see. All right. Looks like it's kind of melted a little bit of the solder. Now they never seem to like fully melt. And to me, that outside part gets so deformed and stuff. I don't trust it not to have holes in it. Alright, I guess we're going to call that good. Try this. So I already twisted these 2 together. I'm going to have to use a blue one though, so don't know how good that's going to work. Okay. Hey, I got a little solder out of it. I swear I've tried these several times and I've never had good luck with them. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having good luck. Saw it here, folks. And I got tons I have 2 of these containers. These were super cheap. I think I got them off Amazon. I want to say they were like $8. I don't remember what I paid for these, but when I tested these yesterday, they were catching on fire. Alright. Just gonna test it. Cool. I know it looks like a mess, but I got a lot of stuff in here. So I was just looking at this. I got a split loom, got some lugs, fuses, more fuses, and I think there's more fuses there. Not that I blow a lot of fuses. In this bag there's, that's liquid electrical tape, bunch of different JB welds, super glue and baking soda. That's real handy to have. Oh, and then down there there's a bunch of O-rings, and then there's grommets and more O-rings and more O-rings. Heat shrink, lots of heat shrink, some hose clamps, lots of handy stuff. Hey guys, it's the same day, it's nighttime. I jacked up the Samurai, and I was thinking about actually spraying that undercoating out here because it's, you know, outside the garage. I don't want to get it all fumey and everything, so plus, I don't know, it's still pretty damn hot out, but not as hot as during the day, so I think I'm gonna try to clean the part that I didn't already clean. There were some parts that had no rust, but they're pretty dirty, so I need to wipe all that down, and then I was gonna shoot a layer of undercoating on it. Well, once again, my dumbass took a shower and then decided to work some more. I don't even know why I shower anymore. It's pointless. But I got up to a certain point in here. I just wanted to get the area that the gas tank is in the way of, and as you can see, it's pretty brown still. It should dry black. But anyway, once this dries, hopefully I can get the tank back in, and then I can move, you know, 2 feet forward and continue the process. But I think this will definitely be the hardest part, so let me shimmy under there. Show you. Some of it's already dry, some of it still looks brown, but yeah, it looks brown still. But I'll show you guys tomorrow. Oh. Alrighty guys, I'll see you then. Hey guys, it's the next day. It's the 4th of July here, which is a holiday. That's Independence Day. A lot of Americans probably don't even know what it means, other than they get a day off and barbecue and have fireworks and stuff like that. But it's like to commemorate the ratification of the Declaration of Independence that was signed on July 4th, 1776 by the Second Continental Congress. Anyways, I'm going to be heading up to my parents here in a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys what we're looking like the next day, and then I need to end this video because I'm almost out of time on it. So here we go. Alright guys, let's get up under here. I'll show you what we're looking like. Looks pretty good. All the rust is taken care of, and my problem now is it's on jack stands with no fuel tank in it, and it's parked behind the Jeep, which I need to drive. So and let's see, I just pulled the tape off these, and from the gas fumes it kind of melted the adhesive, so I need to wipe all that down. I've got a bare copper wire right there, and a little bit, let's see, right there. It's probably really hard to see. Anyway, trust me, there's some copper showing. I need to take some liquid electrical tape and dab those, and then I think I'm going to try to get the fuel tank back in, but I'll start a new video for that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon, and if you're in the US, happy 4th of July. If not, hope you're having a great week, and take care.